What's up, everybody? Welcome back to BT Willis Garage. This video has been a long time coming, guys. I'm going to teach you today how to drop in LED headlight upgrades in your TRD Pro. We're going to keep this video short and sweet, teach you the steps needed to do it, and then toward the end, I'm going to show you what kind of light difference using a lux meter the stock halogen bulbs have in comparison to the drop-in LEDs. Pretty much we're going to get an idea of how much brighter they are and look at the light output against a wall. Welcome to the channel. We'll put links to the headlight bulbs that I use in the description, and you guys enjoy. Keep an eye out here soon for the retrofit upgrade where we're going to completely take off the bumper, swap out these headlights, and go with a really high-end custom build. So keep a lookout for that here in the next couple of days. Real quick, guys, I wanted to show you, here is my new website that I built. Since this is a 5th gen video, I'm going to show you the 5th gen content. So pretty much I laid everything out in an easy to read way. If you go to my YouTube channel, my videos are all over the place. So I created this site in order for my 3rd gen 4Runner lovers to see all the content, 5th gen, BMW, homeowner, landscaping tips, you name it, it's all neatly grouped. So check that out when you get a chance. So here's how you remove your low beam. What you're going to do is come right here where you can see this light gray plate. Now make a note that you have a little piece sticking out right here. We're going to turn this to the left. I like to get my thumb on that, or my index finger on that big piece. Keep turning it to the left. It should get to a point where you can pull back. If you look inside, there's just these little keys that fit in right here, and that's what makes it waterproof with this seal. So after you take the light gray cap off, you'll see your stock headlight here. There's a clip that we just need to pull up on the front of, just lifting up on the front and sliding back. You can see that that easily comes off. So here's the low beam kit that I recommend, and you can see it has some size to it. We're going to have to fit all of that inside of the back side of this low beam housing. So I'll give you a sneak preview of what that looks like opened up. So we've got some space in there, and this is without the bulb in. And you can see where the bulb fits in there. So we've got some space to shove that kit to the right down here. You just want to make sure on the back of this light is a fan. So you want to make sure that you give that as much room to breathe as possible. I've never had any overheating problems with any of the kits that I recommend, but follow my instructions to make sure that you get the same results. So I actually have a headlight out, and this is the low beam. I want to show you guys how it looks like going in. So up close, you see these little notches. You want to get those perfectly lined up. And when you do, it'll push in flush like that. And at that point is when you twist it and lock it in. That's not going anywhere. Okay? And then we want to plug this into here and then shove this back into that space and then reinstall our waterproof cap. So that's what everything looks like shoved back in. Looking pretty good. Let's put the cap back on. So you just want to line up the little prongs, just like so. And then twist it to the right for a waterproof seal. Oh. Now I told you guys I was retrofitting the truck. Didn't believe me? Yeah. So now we're in front of the driver window. As you can see, the battery's here. I approach it from this angle and just grab onto those tabs, turn to the left until it stops, and then depending on where your tab's located, you should be able to pop it off pretty easily. And now again, I've got the LEDs already installed, but we're going to show you that uninstalling that wire and swapping the bulbs out is the exact same as the other side. I just wanted to show you that location real quick. Hope that makes sense, guys. So here's the situation. I have a tripod set up here for the phone, which will have the lux meter, which is 20 feet away from the green tape back there somewhere. I'm sure you can see it. And I'm going to pull the 4Runner back when I get a chance to go inside and get the keys to the 20-foot mark. We're going to have the phone either zip tied and or duct taped to this tripod because I don't have a phone thingy on it. With that being said, I will be sure not to have anything in front of the sensor that measures the light. Rest assured that's going to happen. The entire time we're going to have this camera recording the phone, and it's going to be screen recording so that we can get an idea of how the light looks like hitting it. I'm not sure yet if that's where it'll be set up since we're screen recording. I imagine that camera will be getting the light break against the wall of the garage, which again will be at that 20-foot mark. So that's the plan. I want to make it as scientific as possible. You know, I do these on the weeknights and the weekends, so I can't keep up with some people, but I think this will be a pretty good test. All right, guys, here we are. For consistency purposes, it's around 8:45 p.m. in North Carolina. This is our lux meter. You can see that it's reading 1, which is the lowest it goes, so it doesn't really need to be darker than this to measure. So we'll go ahead and get that videoing so we can see the cutoff of each. So again, I'm no scientist, but this is about as good as it gets. BT Willis Garage for now. Let's turn the truck on. Looks like the phone is right in the hot spot at the cutoff. Couldn't get any better than that. So it looks like we're right at 102. Is that what you guys are seeing? Yep. You saw it before me, but OEM halogens, 102 on the loom, on the Lux. All right, we're gonna give the low beams 100. I'm not gonna move the truck. I'm gonna drop the drop-in LEDs in. It takes 4 minutes. Lux test, drop-in LEDs. Scratching up my dash area. Okay, cutoff's the same. Verifying that on the Sony. 119. I expected it to be more than that. Okay, so I'm gonna move this around. So it does change. As you saw, we just got 121. If I move it there, it's 114. Just to make sure we're doing an equal comparison. Yeah, I mean, I think we were right in the hot spot. As you guys can see on the other camera, that seems to be the hot spot right there. And I can't get it much. Oh, okay. Lowered it down just a little bit and got 195. So why don't we do that real quick just to make the test good, and I'll make sure the other one. All right, look at that hot spot. 13, 17. Wow. But as I bring it up, it gets back in the hundreds. You guys see that on that other camera? 1369 is the highest that I can track. Dang. I'm gonna have to redo this with the halogens. All right, here we go, guys. Lux meter. I put the stock halogen bulbs in. We've got our other camera going. Let's look for that hot spot. There we go. Okay, 613, the highest so far. 613 gonna be our winner. I'm gonna give it to 613 because we didn't really spin this long on the other one. Wow, these LEDs are over twice as bright as the stock halogen bulbs. Pretty impressive. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So real quick, and I'm not going to show this on video because this video has already been long enough, but I want to mention that you will likely need to adjust your headlights after you install the LEDs. Your halogens can get in people's face a little bit without them feeling like you have your brights on. With LEDs, if they are in people's face and not low enough, you're going to get flashed at all day long. It's going to be annoying to them, annoying to you. So let's take a quick look at where to adjust the height of the low beam headlights. So here I'm going to show you the passenger. and then I will show you the driver. And so that's where you're going to want to adjust. So all you need to do is take a screwdriver, turn clockwise to lower the headlight beam, and turn counterclockwise to raise the headlight beam. What you're supposed to do is measure your truck 25 feet away from a wall. And then some people say to go 36 inches off the ground as far as where the cutoff line should be. Some say 39, and other people say even more. The exact height's going to depend on the lift, the size of your tires, the rake of your vehicle, and the rake of your lift. There's a lot that can depend upon that. Pretty much, if you get flashed at, keep turning them down slightly, but don't compromise your vision. Find that perfect medium. Well, there you have it, guys. We've got drop-in LEDs that are working well. Again, keep an eye out for the retrofit upgrade. I'll link that video here now if it's already done. And you guys be good. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. We're all the time doing some videos on the TRD Pro here. And we've also got the little 3rd gen action in addition to other BMW, John Deere, you name it content. Hang around if you like what you saw. See you guys later.